Hi, my name is Madeline Potter. I am the Family Resource Center Coordinator at James Lane Allen Elementary, and I am making this video to help new coordinators learn how to do their mileage reimbursement. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and it's going to probably look funny at first because of the infinity mirror, but it seems like that's probably the best way to accomplish this. Okay, the first thing you're going to do if you don't already have it is you're going to go to this exact website, Financial Accounting Benefits, and I save it as a favorite so that you can get the most up-to-date mileage form. And there's a new mileage form every quarter. So since October just ended, we are in the second quarter. So you'll click this and it will download the Excel form that you need. And it will look like this. It won't have all the stuff in it. I already filled mine out, but you will pick what month you're in. And the reason they do that is because the mileage reimbursement rate changes depending on how much gas costs at that moment. So it went down 2 cents, and this is my mileage. So what I do is I keep track of it on my notes app. I do not keep track of the mileage while I'm driving. I look it up later to make sure it's accurate, and also it's just one less thing to worry about. I'm seeing there's one missing right here, so maybe we can do that one together. So I enter it in here. You always have to start at your school and end at your school. The only time that you wouldn't do that is say you started at your house, like you had a meeting you had to go to or a conference, and you could put your house as a starting point only if your house is closer to the destination than the school. You could never do it if it's further away. So anyway, I've got my school in here for everything. And when you look up the mileage, Fayette County requires that it is MapQuest. MapQuest is more difficult than Google, but it is what they trust, so that's what we will do. And you can look up your how far it is in here as much as you want, and put it in there. But if it is not a school or an FCPS owned building, you have to also print off the directions and the map with it. So this one of the addresses is Health First Bluegrass. So that is not a Fayette County school. We're going to get directions. Okay. I'm going to start at 1901, Appomattox. That's my road. I promise I can spell it. There we go. And then the next place I went was Garden Springs Elementary, which normally you wouldn't have to put it in, but because I've got Health First on there, I also have to put them on. I got to do them, but oh my goodness. And then we're going to go Health First Bluegrass. I think I did it wrong. It's 496. And this website is so slow, and it has a lot of ads, so just bear with it. And I am a firm believer that you should always do your mileage. You shouldn't just be like, oh, it's okay, it's not a big deal. It is your money in your car, and you should get reimbursed for it, and you're doing your job. You're not taking advantage of anything. That's something that you have to do. And I do mine monthly. The longest you can wait is 3 months before you turn it in. I like to do it because I know I'm going to get a direct deposit soon. But you do you. So if you did do it quarterly, you'd have to do one for October, November, and December, each form separately. You couldn't put them all on this form. So right here it says 4.5 miles. So I'm going to put 4.5. And then I'm going to print it because I have to send this in with it. Then we have to watch an ad, apparently. I feel like I'm wasting your time on this part. I'm sorry. Print. I have been told by my supervisor that this uses too much paper, and I agree it is a lot of paper, but you could also save it as a PDF if you wanted, which actually, you know what, I'm just going to do it the normal way this time because I don't want to make it more complicated for myself. Okay, so anyway, we've done all this. We'll pretend we've done it all together. Okay, so then we scroll down here and it tells us how many miles and how much we're going to get for it. So then you go to Munis or Tyler, go to requisition entry, I know, look at this giant straw. But I just love a straw. Okay, add. I think that it's taking longer because I have MapQuest open and the meeting Google Meet. Maybe I can. It's just really going very slow. It's ridiculous. Okay. Honestly, there's nothing on my screen that should take that much time. It's so silly. It says I have no task open. I'm gonna close everything except this. Oh, except I needed that. Okay, whatever. That's fine. As long as we can get this. Okay, so you gotta capitalize everything in Eunice. October FRC task. Okay. If you have not already done so, then you need to fill out the vendor form to add yourself as a vendor. And I can show you how to do that and send you the form if you want. I already know my vendor number. Okay, and then I tab all usually until I get over here. You have to put in your email address or they will kick it back to you. Okay, and then after this, I just tab until it won't let me tab anymore, because why am I going to overthink it? Tab, 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 tab. Okay, and then it's like, okay, you can't tab anymore. Okay, hit add. Okay, in hindsight, here, I gotta close MapQuest. There we go. I'm gonna open that spreadsheet again that I closed. So what you'll do, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead even though you need to go back to mileage for October, FRC task. Okay, and then, oh no, I didn't hit save. Dreams come true, huh? Let's recover it. Here we go, thank goodness. Okay. So we've got 33.9 miles, so that we're going to put the quantity as 33.9, and it's 43 cents a mile. So you just tab all the way down to the bottom. Again, just till it says stop, you can't do it anymore. You go 0581 129L is our project code. Okay, tab. Okay, maybe I'm dumb and it's 0580. Okay. Thought it was 0581. Hit accept. Go back. Now release. Release. Here we go. My computer is very slow. I'm not quite sure why. So we're going to hit release. Okay. And then once that's happened, then you can print this form off and any of the maps and so forth that you printed with it. And you will give it to your principal to approve and sign. Then once you get that, which might take a day or two before your principal gets it back to you, you will have your purchase order. Girl. Okay. And you are going to send it to, you're going to do like you do to accounts payable, but you're going to send it to this awesome lady called Casey Urbaneja, and she pays you so quickly. It's amazing. Let's see. So what I try to be as organized as I can because I like to look back on my emails and find things easily. So I always put invoice, mileage, what it's for, and then the PO number. This is what it looks like. I always put okay to pay, the date, sign it, and then you've got my stuff where the principal signed it and all this stuff. Scan it in, and she will put it in direct deposit so quickly. It's beautiful. I skipped a step on accident in between this. You will, before you send it in to her, you will go to purchase order receiving, which hopefully you have had a chance to work on this before. If not, good. No, it's great when it does that. Sometimes that happens. There's a trick to it. Yeah, refresh is the trick. So what you would do is you would type in the purchase orders right here. Da, 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 da. We don't have one to receive, but when you put in the purchase order, click it. It'll look kind of like this, except it will say 0 received. Okay, you have to receive it before you send it in to Casey. So you can either hit mark full, or you can type it in here, like 33.9 miles, and then you hit save. Whatever, you just have to prove that you've received it, and then you send it over to Casey. At the very end, several steps, but I think super worth it, is you go to your balanced budget worksheet. And this is mine from last year, so don't judge me. And there's 2 missing. I'm going to put those in today. But anyway, you put it in here so you can keep track of it. And also look at all that money. Can you imagine? That would have been all my money I had to spend otherwise. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.